everybody to have a good sound and play in tune. Because when we first started in October, it didn't sound like this. And now everybody's listening and we're working on being together. And I change the tempos at the end of the song. They have to watch me. And we have to be all thinking the same tempo together. And so it takes a lot of things that have to come together before they sound like this. And so they worked really hard to get to the point where they are playing like this. It's really a big accomplishment. This piece is a duet though, and so you're going to hear two parts, and then it's divided. There's a part A and there's a part B. So see if you can hear the difference in the two groups. unless they practice every day, or almost every day. And what's happening is, I wish I recorded the first rehearsal. You would have been like, there's no way they're going to sound good soon. But it really is a beautiful transformation just with practicing every day with the support. And, you know, it takes a family's support to make that happen. And then they have a skill that's a lifelong skill. You can play music your whole life. And it's a joy to have the opportunity to partake in playing with all these students all together, coming together and doing one thing that they're all committed to do. It's really a beautiful thing. So our last number is the last, all these songs are famous. Of course, the William Tell Overture is one of the, everybody knows this song, and they are playing it so well. And I'm going to say that this is not easy to play because the articulation in this, which means the speed of the tongue, ta 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 ta, that's articulation, is fast. And when we first started, it was like da 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 da, you know, and it wasn't even sounding like a piece. Well, now they sound like a professional group, right? Okay, so get ready, get on your horse. Two short pieces. I need my Mr. Saavedra, you guys can go out. Yeah, go out. I was thinking Mr. Saavedra and Benny Goodman, jazz clarinet player. Like he had a huge, long career as a jazz clarinetist, probably one of the most famous clarinetists jazz clarinetists that ever lived. And Morton Gould, a wonderful composer, wrote this piece for clarinet and string bass. But I thought to myself, well, this is going to be a good arrangement to do it with trombone. And I actually think I like it better for sure. And so we're having fun. I'm going to get a drink of water. plays the trombone so beautifully. He's teaching tuba and trumpet. And we need a horn player, French horn. Yeah, that's all we need. But he's a great teacher, and your students are very, very lucky if they're studying brass with him. He's a wonderful teacher and player.
Thank you. I just want to say hello. My name is Mr. Hugo, and I've been teaching the students, well, for now 2 years. This year, we started with a new section trumpet, right? And it's been so much fun. And it's very interesting that the students, in such a short amount of time, they have done so much. They have been very committed and practicing, and even when things get very difficult, they are still like going on. I really appreciate that, and I'm very proud of it too.
Mr. Lee to come up because we're going to talk about the summer program. I got to find my. On the back of your programs is something that I think is really, really important about continuing this summer with band and orchestra. And I love working with Mr. Lee. He is such a wonderful, wonderful teacher, wonderful musician, and he's just a great violinist. I love working with him, and we just keep dreaming about things, making things better and better and better, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
So we decided we're going to offer this very short summer band and orchestra camp, and it's only going to be once a week for an hour, and it's going to be 5 times on the intermediate band, which all the beginning students can come for intermediate band once every Tuesday for 5 times, 5 weeks. And then on Wednesdays from 2 to 3, we can do the students that are in intermediate band are going to move on to advanced chamber band camp. And then Mr. Lee, why don't you talk about your program?
Yeah, we're going to do an advanced small orchestra camp this year, mainly aimed at the string players, but if there are any inspired woodwind players or brass, we would be happy to have you. We can take any of the music and rearrange it and arrange it for different things like that. But we decided this year really to try to schedule things around summer school, that the summer programs that are going on here. So it's basically at the end of the day. So if any of your students are in, any of those programs already, and do check those out because they have all sorts of things going on here during the summer. But we decided, I teach a handful of private students anyways, I'm usually here. So, and this year we've been getting a lot of traction with all the kids. I mean, my hat's off to the beginning. This is the best beginning band I think I've CLA, like year after year. You can go anywhere else and you don't have to take my word for it. Go to somebody else's beginning band program. They don't sound like this. And it's a testament to the various staff that we have, the vision that we have here at CLA, as well as your wonderful students and families that are very committed in the kind of discipline that you put into it. I was even thinking, as I was watching, I'm like, okay, October, November, December, January, February, you can see a newborn kid. Some really advanced newborn kids might be crawling, trying to stand up at 4 months old, but our newborn band, are marching lock and step with each other, being able to, do things. All of these songs. I've seen beginning band programs where beginning band plays 2 pieces, and then they go on to the next band, and here we are, like most of the program is the beginning band. So it's just amazing. I really just wanted to throw that in there. But and the one thing that it made me think of was the personalities of the kids, and they have to have a corporate personality, if you know what I mean. It can't be just one kid who does this and another who does, like the corporate personality of this band is so enthusiastic. It really it really got me going. So as an educator and as a musician, I was just green, ear to ear, absolutely proud to be a part of this program here. But the reason that made me think of that is the enthusiasm of the program overall. I've got all these so we decided, you know, when Mrs. Pearl came to me and said, I'd like to do a, you know, continuation and offer a summer program for the beginning band and the intermediate band. And I said, I would love to do something for the orchestra. Let's throw it in there and see what we can do. So this is what we're offering. It is a very inexpensive program too. So that's very affordable. So
yeah, and we all will be offering private lessons in addition to this. We students want to have that private instruction, which is really essential, I think, to continue to grow quicker and better. So, intermediate band, come on out. I want to say, those of you who came to the Christmas concert just a couple months ago in December, this band is playing a whole new program just in February, and you won't believe what you're going to hear tonight. So the first song that we're going to play is going to be a Bach chorale. And Johann Sebastian Bach was a church musician, first and foremost, for most of his life, and he wrote these beautiful chorales. And they're a wonderful way that not only we can play beautiful music together, but it's also a good way for a band to warm up. When I was in high school and in college, all through my college years, we always warmed up with a Bach chorale. So I think you'll see why it is so beautiful to play these pieces with the band, but also very difficult because we have to play in tune, we have to play together, and it's not easy to do that in a big ensemble and in a small ensemble, to play exactly together and to play in tune. So I want to just have everybody play the very first note, just to have a note before we start. But we're going to play the most famous piece, Ode to Joy. What a beautiful, beautiful song. And this is just a wonderful arrangement of it. And I'm telling you, all of the songs we're going to play today, you're going to love. And this arrangement, I think, is so well done. And by the way, you realize how many students we have in this band. We're small but mighty. So that's what I always tell them. We're small but mighty. And the sound that we're getting right now, did you hear that sound? Isn't that beautiful? And our beginning band is going to sound just like that in a year from now. All right, let's try. So this last piece is another incredible tune that was used in in the Olympics a long time ago. I remember hearing it when I was, I don't know, in high school. That's a long time ago. And it's another beautiful arrangement. The Rondeau by Jean-Joseph Moret. And it's our last song. Enjoy. letting me work with them and all of our staff. Have a good evening.